What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
What's good? It's like right about the hood.
Oh, dear God, I'm already eating a drink. Look a damn mess, just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no. What up, 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 what's good? What's up, what's up, what's up, people? What is up? I'm L Teddy 27, and I'm back with another review. This is going to be our review, ladies and gentlemen, for Lovers and Friends. This is season 1. It is episode 5. It is the season finale. It is entitled The Final Decision. So we've been on this journey since episode 1, since its inception. And it's been a good ride, but now all good things must come to an end. So let's get right down to it. We start off with Jamil and Nikki. Jamil goes over his friend's Nikki's house to get in the pool with Nikki, Sharice, and Elise, his 3 friends that helped choose his dates. So they catch up on the dates. He fills them in on everything that happened on the dates. Now we learned that David, the one who stood up Jamil, is actually Nikki's friend. And she says she's gonna definitely go ask him about it and see what was and see what happened. But my thing about it is, if Nikki is his friend and did not choose him, shouldn't that have been a red flag that maybe that wasn't the best choice? I'm just saying, I feel like I'm off center. Anyway, but I feel like that should have been a red flag that maybe David wasn't the best choice. I'm just saying. Then we see Premier. Oh, also, the subject came up about Jamil dating black men. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to keep this episode light and fun and carefree because I have a lot of comments and I have a lot to say about that subject matter. But I don't feel like this review is the right time because I could go on a 20-minute tirade about that. You can go and watch the episode where they talked about what happened about him finally dating black men and all. Whatever, I'm not going down that road. Anyway, Premier meets up with, we then see Premier meets up with his friend Sheldon. Now, he met up with only Sheldon because Cece's out of town. And they talk about the dates and whatnot. One of the things that stuck out to me was the fact that neither one of his dates hit him up afterwards. Like, they didn't send the once you get home, hey, I'm home, I had a great time, hope you enjoyed yourself. You know, one of those kind of texts. Or the next morning, hey, just wanted to, hit you up, let you know I had a great time yesterday. Hopefully you felt the same way. Love to do it again. Anything, nothing. To me, that's not good. But that's just me. I feel like that is something that, whatever. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because do y'all, like, if you go on a date with somebody, do you expect the person to hit you up, like, at least by the next morning or by the next day? Or is that not a thing? Like, I make sure that I do that. Like, I always, like, when I go on a date, I'll tell somebody, hey, I'll hit you up when I'll let you know I made it home safe. And once I do that, I'll be like, hey, made it home safe. Just wanted to let you know. Had a great time. Would love to do it again. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we see who they choose. So Jamil chose Jeremy. Now, I noticed, well, we'll talk about this afterwards. So then, what I wrote down is, if I'm being honest, and maybe it's because we didn't see a whole lot of the dates, or we didn't see as a whole lot of the complete interactions between the two. I just didn't really see us. I don't know. And maybe I did earlier and I don't now, but I didn't see that much of a connection between Jamil and Jeremy. Like, I didn't feel like I saw immediate chemistry. I felt like of the guys that he had to choose from, that was probably the best choice. But does that mean that there is this authentic chemistry with them where they are, there's kismet there, or that's somebody who they should be with. I don't know. I don't know that I saw that. So then Premier, we find out, chooses Dennis. And I don't think anyone was surprised with that pick. I mean, let's be clear. Aaron, I don't even know why he was even selected for the private date to begin with. Sheldon and CC, y'all needed y'all ass whooped for choosing Aaron from the beginning, because you, like I said earlier in the review, you could not be my friends choosing someone like Aaron. The other guys were not that horrible. I mean, they could have been. Let me not go down that road. I wish my friends would. Anyway, so then we find out. We fast forward 2 months later to find out whether or not, this was a match and whether or not they're still together. So we found out Jamil and Jeremy are still dating or whatnot, and so forth. Oh, let me backtrack. I noticed when they met up to let us know who they chose, both meetups involved alcohol. And y'all talking to somebody who drinks like a fish. Now, I do a lot of drinking, but I think time and place, there was emphasis placed on each meetup saying, I need alcohol to make it through this, or to calm my tensions or whatnot. And I think that when you're dating and when you're meeting somebody for the first time, those butterflies are important to me. I like the nervousness in the air. I like that giddy feeling that you get, like, oh my God, I'm about to do this. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want that watered down by the alcohol or toned down by the alcohol. I also think that when I think about alcohol, sometimes I immediately brought myself to situations like when I go to a club. Sometimes, especially as I got older, when I would go to the gay club, I would walk into the place and immediately make a beeline for the bar, because I was like, listen, for me to sit in here and stomach these girls for the amount of hours I'm about to be here, I need to be liquored up. I need some alcohol. I need something to, get me through it. And so I thought about that when I heard them kept saying, oh, I need to drink, I need to drink, I need to drink. And I just would have loved for them to not have involved the alcohol and just really had a chance to sit down and just have that moment where you can just let the feelings, the senses, the emotions, the atmosphere rule the day. Not that you couldn't have alcohol later on, but I didn't want that much emphasis on the alcohol. I don't know. It was just something that stuck out to me. Y'all let me know if y'all saw that. So when we got to the 2 months later part, we learned that Jamil and Jeremy are still dating. We'll see where that goes. I'd like to, yeah. Well, I'll get my Justice League members, because I'd love for the Justice League to interview both Jamil, and if he's with Jeremy, and then also Premier with Dennis if they're still together, because we did find out that Premier and Dennis are still dating as well. So I'm sure the Justice League will be on it, and we'll probably have some interviews and sit downs with them, because I have a lot of follow-up questions for them about stuff that we didn't necessarily get to see or hear on camera. And how we do, we'll bring that to you. But that was the show, and that was the show. That was Lovers and Friends season 1. Thought it was a great concept. I'd love to see it again. I'd love for it to be extended, because I do think you need a larger pool of dates. I think that we should see more of the mix or the interactions before they choose the dates. I think that the dates should know beforehand who the bachelor is. Like we found out that none of the dates knew which bachelor they were going to be chosen for. And I do think that's important, because that might be a deal breaker for the dates. Like, I really feel like with the David guy, once he saw that Jamil was his bachelor, he didn't want any parts of it. But I felt like maybe if it was Premier, he would have chosen him. I feel like If you have a larger pool of dates, you can maybe go out on more dates and narrow down. I think there should have been more dates in the process and really get a feel for who all of these people were. Because there might have been some other people that maybe had you got a chance to go on a date with, you would have vibed with. But I thought it was a great concept, and I want to see more of this, especially for the community, because we don't get to see a lot of this in the community. I mean, dating, let's be honest, is a foreign entity a lot of times within the community. So I'd like to see more things like this and shows like this, especially with the friends involved. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Until next time, next review. Thank you all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.